Hey, Lucas Ross here, and I'm back to talk more about my favorite subject, me. I'm here with Clint and Dave on their show, the best podcast on this whole podcast. The topic is yours. Let's start off the show with a bang. 3, 2, 1, hit it, Rockapella.
What do you want to talk about? The topic is yours.
All right, welcome to this week's edition of The Topic Is Yours. Thank you for joining us again this week. We certainly do appreciate it. As always, give us a call, 405-730-TOPC. Leave us a voicemail. The number again, 405-730-TOPC. Everybody's favorite number. It's everybody's speed dial, I'm sure. So we got another good show this week. We say that every week. We mean it every week. But back by popular demand, and I got to say, Lucas Ross, he's here. Lucas,
Oh, hi.
I don't know if you're aware of our caller. We got a caller named Clarence.
I recall a little bit of Clarence had made his first appearance, or had been calling in, I think, right around the first time I was on your show.
Yeah, something like that. And I don't know if you've had a chance to hear it, but we actually talked to him a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, you had him. You had him on.
We had him on. He's a strange guy, and he said we should rename our podcast to "When Is Lucas Coming Back?"
Did he really?
He did.
No way.
He did.
I need to listen to it.
You got to hear it. He loves you, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
no. This is really rare. Well, cool. Well, hi, Clarence. I'm a big fan of yours already. I love people that like me.
Absolutely. Well, you're gonna really like this guy then. Clinton, how you doing, buddy?
Doing great, Dave. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too, man. I always want to say hi to you before we truly get started here. But Lucas, man, you're back. We're so happy to have you here, man.
Thank you. I'm happy to see both of you. I can see both of you here equally.
How you like it?
I like it.
I like seeing you. I'll tell you that.
This is a great podcast.
Thanks, man.
You know,
Thanks.
I said last time on the show that it was the first podcast I've ever been on. And
that was a lie, by the way.
Well, maybe, but also this is the second podcast I've ever been on that's this podcast.
How
and
about
that's
that?
the truth.
Thank you. That's quite a...
Actually, it's a lie. I think I've been on here more than that. I don't do math. Not big. I say stuff because I try to be cool and it doesn't work out very good. I get a lot of criticism from you. Have your Clarences out there. I do a show on the mornings at the NBC affiliate's sister station, Freedom 43 TV. Let's all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Oh, say can't. And it is it's a morning show called Rise and Shine, and I star on it.
How about that?
And there's two other sidekicks that we let on there. No, Lacey she has two T's at the end of her name. I like to pronounce the second one.
Get them both.
Lacey and Emily Sutton. Yes. I sometimes pronounce it Satan. She don't like that.
She doesn't like that one?
She's a meteorologist.
Uh-huh.
Last time I've checked, I've asked her several things about rocks and different things like that. Doesn't know anything about rocks. So I was like, that's a fake degree. But this is fake news.
I have no doubt it's fake news.
we do a morning show every morning on KAUT, Freedom 43 TV in Oklahoma City. And,
you need to work on that. You need to smooth that up a little bit.
That whole title? They've changed it. They've changed Channel 4's KFOR News Channel 4 is not news channel anymore because nobody watches channels because it's not just about TV. Now it's about streaming and phones and iWatches. Is that what it's called? Apple Watch?
Apple Watch? Yeah. I don't have one.
I don't either.
They're kind of dumb.
Yeah, but man, I really want one.
So what do they? So it's not a channel. What is it? Isn't it?
It's a digital experience.
Digital experience.
I just made that up. Hashtag I did. I didn't. Hashtag I did. Wait, I didn't.
We're gonna hashtag a lot tonight.
So so they took it out. So it's Oklahoma's News 4 and the sister station. So now Rise and Shine's not just Rise and Shine anymore. Now it's News 4's Rise and Shine on Freedom 43 TV.
How about that?
Yeah, it takes 2 days to say the name of our show.
Sounds like you're moving up in the world.
It's only a 2-hour show, and it's after we say the title, it's and that's it. We do it every day, 7 to 9, and I'm only telling you this so they might pay me.
Oh,
for
they
this-
pay you.
for this big publicity. I know they
Pay
pay
you
me
a ton, man.
in Monopoly money. Oh yeah, I've been there for 5 years. I've almost saved enough for the thimble. Jealous?
I am.
But I'm only saying this to brag about myself. No, I'm only saying this because the girls and I get. You have experienced this when you make something like this. Is a great podcast. The only podcast that I know is online, as far as I'm concerned.
That's probably right.
Right?
Yeah.
You guys put something out there, and it's kind of like, were you nervous the first time that you pushed upload or outload or whatever it is?
I think we were. Yeah.
It was Outload, and
It was
I
Upload.
was excited.
And it's kind of like, okay, now it's there, but whoa, you want people to see it and listen to it,
Uh-huh.
or see it
Yeah.
watching a podcast. You want people to listen to it, but then it's like that fear of, at least for me, this is my thing. I have a fear of success or everything. I'm kind of scared of a lot of stuff, but I'm scared of like fear of success. Like, well, what if people really like it? Because with success comes the hate, especially now, because it's just cool to hate stuff. The more popular something is, the more people hate it because
Yeah.
they just want to be different.
Yeah, that's true.
And
that's true.
and at least that's what I say. And somebody told me a long time ago, for every one hateful thing, there's 100 people that like you, but they're normal and they don't say anything.
They don't say a word. Yeah.
Because how many times have you written into a show that you like or that you watch?
Right.
You usually don't. You just
don't.
watch it because you like it.
Uh-huh,
If you hate it, you don't watch it. But if you're weird, you hate it and you watch it and you write in. And we get those people that will write in all the time. We've got a lot of our clearances out there.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
just recently, we had somebody write. I've done a lot of stuff. Of all the stupid things I've said on TV that I thought, oh man, people are gonna get mad. You know, because I improv. I go in with no script or plan.
Can't
surprise,
imagine that.
right? And I say stuff, and 90% of the time I'm fine, but every once in a while, whatever the rest of that percent out of 100 is, I'll say something that like, oh man, that totally was. It sounded like an innuendo, or it sounded wrong, and that's not my
Right.
nature.
Right.
And I can play dumb to it, but a lot of times it is innocent.
Mm-hmm.
I mispronounced the movie Asgard. The Thor movie that came out, the Marvel Thor movie.
For Asgard?
Asgard is a place or a planet or something, and I
Okay.
was pronouncing it ASS Guard. And they got in my ear and they're like, that's not what that is. That's a whole different kind of outfit.
It's like an anal bum cover.
Yeah. Which is what they're buying up in Hollywood right now. Can we say that on TV?
We're not on TV. You can say anything you want, man.
Hashtag I did. I didn't.
Hashtag I did.
We gotta stop it. So I like mess up and stuff. Well, so the other day somebody wrote in mad. Well, a while back I mispronounced Worcestershire sauce, and that was the thing. That's
did real well
that's the
right there.
thing. I said, well, there's different ways to pronounce Worcestershire sauce. I found out, but I was making fun of. I never know how to say it because if you read it, it looks like Worcestershire sauce. And so I was on air one morning. This is a year or two ago, and I said, we were talking about home remedies, and somebody said, if you have hiccups, swallow a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. And so I was like, just swallow a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. And this lady wrote in, and she was like, I'm a school teacher, and it's a snow day, and I thought I'd turn the TV on for a little bit of news, and I see you mispronouncing Worcestershire. I have you know that I have friends that lived in Worcestershire. I can't even say it to make fun of the lady. She's like, you need to learn how to talk and be a professional before you come on TV doing it. I was like, ma'am, you've not. So what I do? So I posted. I read it on air. I showed a picture of the email
Beautiful.
in.
Good
and so
job.
All these viewers that like me for some dumb reason start attacking this lady on Facebook. She's like, you leave him alone. He can say whatever he wants. Somebody looked at me and said, there's actually 3 different correct pronunciations of Worcestershire.
So
I
you got
learned that.
you've got the Lucas Ross Army backing you up, man.
Which just scares me because those are equivalent to the same people that could just be the crazy haters.
They really are.
And some of them are.
They'll
I was
turn
like,
on you like that, buddy.
Yeah, I'll look at it. I was like, hold on a second. I remember you a couple years ago. You're really sweet to me now, but 2 years ago you said that I was a, quote, waste of oxygen and should be choked to death.
I think you're handling it well, though. I think when you get a hater, I think it's hilarious just to roll with it because they're the one in the X amount that are truly nuts.
Yeah.
But
And-
it's
and
hilarious.
And you have to carefully, like, sometimes it prods and adds. It creates some people to be more hateful
Yeah.
because it's like, oh, I want to be on TV, and if you give back, if you feed the troll, then it makes it worse. But
I hadn't thought of that.
so just this week,
Well, I don't have much. You've got more experience with haters than I do.
Well, thank you. What? So you've met my mom.
It's a way longer list for Lucas.
Yeah, I think people say
It's only because you're more popular.
the
than
only
me.
reason I'm on TV is because I've just worn people down. I've just
No,
stayed on
that's
long
not.
enough.
That's absolutely not
It is
true.
true.
You said that last time. I fundamentally disagree with you. It's because you're very talented. It really, truly is.
Well, hey, well, thank you for that.
You're
and
welcome.
If I still have to pay you for saying those nice compliments
Sure,
afterwards,
well,
I will
yeah.
do that.
Uh-huh.
So this week we had somebody write in and they said, "You want me to pull it up? I'm going to read it verbatim if that's
Let's
okay."
hear it. Yeah.
So
you
this
kidding
was
me?
posted on the Freedom 43 TV Facebook page. If you'd like to join there, this is where we post stuff, and in the morning I read jokes off of it. I read comments and stuff from viewers.
Awesome.
So we had this viewer that posted this around, well, it was overnight. It was at night, and I'm not sure exactly what his state of mind was or what he had been partaking in.
Uh-huh.
But all I know is this is what he wrote, and this is how he felt. And I don't know if I should. I won't give his name. How about that?
No, don't do that.
I'll say his first name his first name is David,
What a tool.
and his last name started with a B.
Wow.
It's not you though. There's his
Wow.
name, so I'm showing you who it really is.
Okay,
but it's
that's not me. That's not me.
He says this.
Man.
This is a quote.
Was that me the other night? Wow.
Maybe it was. This is it. He wrote and posted this on Facebook. I'll try to do this without crying. Take that so-called news off the air in the morning. They stinks, sucks, rude, irritating object, and so on. There's random punctuation mixed in there. And I'm sorry, can I say sucks on there? He spelled it S-U-X, so it doesn't count, right?
What an idiot.
Irritating object, period.
What's the object?
I don't know. And then it says, and so on. Put something, just so you know, spelled S-U-M-T-H-I-N-G.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to just spell it with U-M, you'd think it just like drop off the G, like something.
No, but he's
something. So it says, put something good on, like Rocket Monkey. And
Rocket Monkey.
What is this Rocket Monkey
No
show?
No idea.
You know, our number one competition, I can say this out of the station. We can't talk about other networks and competition.
Okay.
There's a Fox affiliate here that is on at the same time as us, and they put a lot of their work into their morning show and stuff, and we put absolutely nothing in ours. And we sometimes, we're right up there with them with the ratings and stuff.
Cool.
They're ahead of us a few times, but for the most part, we give them a good run for their money.
Nice.
But I say our real competition is not that channel. It's the PBS affiliate showing Curious George reruns, and those and rightfully so, because that monkey that's not fake news at all.
He's always getting into trouble.
So anyway, yeah, that's a guy, Rocket Monkey. So we played that guy's. We read his comment on the morning show, and we played a song we found called Rocket Monkey all morning long, and we're just like, we'll never be as good as Rocket Monkey.
That's
man.
awesome. I love that you guys roll with it, though. That's so cool.
I just kind of that's how I always handled getting picked on in high school. Is just make it a deal, and maybe you're gonna draw more attention. It was a defense mechanism. I mean, that's all it is.
Yeah.
People would say that's just being as petty as them, but man, it's entertaining.
Yeah. Maybe it was a defense mecanism in high school, but right now it's just awesome. I think that's great. I do want to talk about one more thing, then we're going to take a break.
Okay.
So last time you were here, we talked about lots of things, but Lazy Circles, the
Yes.
series that you and your brother
That sounds
been
like a
working
great
on.
show.
It sounds amazing. I want to know all about it. And the first, it was Welcome to Gaucher.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
That
Welcome
was
to Gaucher.
the initial. That was the pilot.
This was the pilot episode that we shot over the past couple years, and we've since then I think we've gone to
First of all, you guys need to go back and listen to that because this is a great project. I'm telling you, it's really, really cool. But bring me up to speed. What's been happening, man? This has been a few months.
It's exciting. Well, I can't really say right now because I don't have any news, but I can make you think I do. No, I do. We're working on a big screening that we're going to invite all of Oklahoma to.
Awesome.
We haven't locked it down exactly. I'll know those details as soon as we're done with this show, so it's no help for you whatsoever.
Great. Thank you.
But we'd love to invite all your viewers to come out for it.
Yes, when you get
Or
that, let us
listeners.
know. We'll put it on a website.
Put it on the site, yeah.
Send it out, tweet it out,
Oh,
whatever.
thank you, Clint.
Our idea, not Lucas's.
Is that a verbal contract? Does that count? That's a promise, right? You guys, see, that's like sponsorship stuff. You should get. I've got a friend who's like a sales guy. Could probably hook you up. Anyway, so Lazy
Talk to him.
Circles, we'll see. He's kind of skeezy, but the Lazy Circles, we've had great response with it. We've even had a celebrity endorsement.
Awesome.
Maybe you heard of a little show called Desperate Housewives,
Oh, yeah.
or another show called American Crime. or another little show called Frasier.
Oh, I love Frasier. Great show.
It's on currently on Netflix. You can watch them all.
Yeah.
And Felicity Huffman. She's
Awesome,
married
man.
to William H. Macy, and we sent her a screener of it, and she watched it and wrote me back and said, I was busy at this is the full quote was, we don't put the whole quote at the thing. This is the email. ... Was, listen, I was busy at work, and I wanted to take a break, and I thought maybe I'll take a peek at it, but I ended up watching the whole thing, and it's hilarious. Congratulations.
Actually, that would be hilarious if that was the entire quote. Like if that
Should
was
you put the whole thing
put
on
the
there?
whole thing on there. Like, listen, I had nothing else to do. I was totally bored, so I gave it a shot. And what do you know? It was hilarious.
Or it's just like, and the rest is inaudible. Inaudible.
Yes.
Felicity Huffman.
In parentheses.
We love Felicity, and we'll send this to Felicity. She's great. She's got a great website.
How do you know her?
What the Flicka is the name of her website, because her nickname was Flicka.
For a minute, I
And
thought
she
you were
was
going to go there. I was like, well, wait.
I'm not going to go there.
I know,
Felicity
I know.
and her husband, William H. Macy,
H. Macy. Holy cow.
slash Bill. He directed a movie here a few years ago called Rudderless, and she was in it, and it was right around the time as the May 20th tornado, and my brother and I, Marcus, my brother who produced the show with me and is in it and wrote and produced it, he was working at Channel 4 with me at the time, and he got called upon to go out and make a PSA because Bill and Felicity wanted to make a PSA for the Red Cross to use nationally to send funds to Oklahoma because they were so touched by the outpouring of Oklahoma and how they wanted to help. So my brother went and shot Bill and Felicity, and afterwards Felicity said to him, I've got a bunch of supplies for the women and the children and more, and I want to take it there. Can you help me?
Cool.
So Marcus
Yeah.
calls me, he's like, can you get a station car? Because you couldn't get behind the lines at that time and stuff.
Right.
Anyway, we spent an entire day with Felicity Huffman, and she served the people of Moore. And it was really funny because when I was there, when celebrities go out, they have like a companion. They have somebody there to kind of help them, not necessarily like a bodyguard, but to kind of, once they've kind of extended their time with somebody,
Sure,
and
they
need to
move
get
them through
away.
the crowd. Yeah. Uh-huh.
She said, and when we get there, I'm going to smile at you and nod, and that's your sign to say, I'm sorry, but we have to go. You could fake a phone call,
Keep
anything,
moving.
but I got to, my signal to you that I'm uncomfortable and I want to go.
Yeah.
And I was like, you got it. I'll do whatever you want. Now, Felicity didn't know who I was or why I was there or anything like that. I'm just a guy that had a station vehicle, and my brother shot her with a camera.
With a camera.
And so we get there, and we start walking up, and this lady out in the rubble, and people are cleaning up what's left of their houses, and boy, this is taking a really serious, devastating turn. But so we're walking through there, and this person looks up, and they see us, and she's like, "Oh my goodness, it's you!" And Felicity puts her arm on my shoulder. She's like, "Okay, here we go. Just kind of be ready. I'll talk to her." But what? I was like, "You got it."
Yeah.
They walk right past her
Straight to
to
you.
me, and they go,
Yeah.
"Donnie from those car commercials."
Oh, yeah.
Because Felicity had sunglasses on and a hat, and they just weren't expecting to see her at all.
Well, yeah.
And she just kind of looks over, and
I'm sure she's adorable, but I don't know how recognizable she is.
She's
in Moore,
amazing.
Oklahoma. Come on now.
But they just weren't. Well, I think they weren't expecting her in that element.
Sure.
And I looked like my goofy. I'm just
Local
my goofy
celebrity
self.
Lucas Ross
Well,
is here.
That's not. But the cool thing was, so Felicity realized, oh man, Lucas can distract these people, and I can go help these people. So she went and she helped people find stuff. She found a lady's cat that they hadn't seen for 3 days.
Wow.
She it was 4 houses down, and some other people had it, and they just hadn't made the connection. Anyway, so afterwards she's like, "Who are you, and why do these people know you?" And I was like, "I'm nobody. I just make these goofy car commercials here." And she's like, "That's great. Just keep them busy, and I'm going to get to work." So she worked hard. She stepped on a nail. I mean, she didn't go into her foot, but anyway, Felicity Huffman, great, amazing friend, and awesome supporter of what we do.
That is so cool.
And she's really sweet.
That is so cool. Outstanding. All right. Thank you, Lucas. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Yellow Rose Amplification has been annoying neighbors since 2014. These high-quality, handmade tube amplifiers are at home on stage, in a studio, or in your bedroom, and they're built to last a lifetime. Yellow Rose amps are proudly built in Oklahoma with a Texas state of mind. Exclusive to the Topic Is Yours listeners, Yellow Rose is offering a 10% discount on their flagship amplifier, the RJC10. Check them out at yellowroseamps.com and enter the code TOPIC at checkout. The code again is TOPIC. Yellow Rose Amps. The Rose rocks.
Hey there, friend. Do you suffer from mild to severe case of what am I doing with my life? Do you ever look at people around you and wonder if they also had cereal for dinner the last 7 days? Do you constantly question whether you're the only person who doesn't know what being an adult means? Well, I'm Morgan.
I'm Pedram.
And I'm Dana. We're the hosts of a new podcast called Adulthood Help Desk. We're here to make you feel good about some of the questionable decisions you make daily. So come join us on iTunes, Stitcher, or adulthoodhelpdesk.com. Failure is better in numbers.
All right, welcome back. Still got Lucas. Lucas,
Oh, thanks.
thanks for sticking around, dude.
Thank you for welcoming me back so politely. You're a great host and guest.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm honest.
Thanks, pal. Thanks.
Dave, we're glad you're back, actually. In that little break here, we had a little visitor here to the studio.
Oh yeah, the door just like opened up and a lady came in here trying to sell like a coupon book or something.
I don't think it was that. I don't know
I
what it
wasn't
was.
really listening.
Thank you guys for coming out and helping me, though.
Well,
Kinda
you went out there
saved
by
me.
yourself. I kind of looked at him like, should we go out there? And
Well, as I was out there, I was like, I wonder if this is a setup.
we thought about that, and I expressed to Clint that if one of you had to die, I was glad that Clint was in here with me, just because he knows how to like upload it. You know, otherwise like nobody would hear it.
Outload.
Thank you, guys.
Nobody know how to outload your episodes,
Thank
and
you.
nobody could watch it.
Your priority's in the right place. Thanks, man.
It's because I care.
I can tell. Oh, man. So, hey, man, what else you got going on? What else you been working on lately?
Oh, so much. Actually, to be serious, I got every once in a while I get cast in like maybe a little film or something fun that's going on around here.
Yeah?
And my goal this year was I want to do something that's like a national level or that's like something outside of just like our state, which I love our state. I mean,
know
it's
you do.
shaped like
I know
a
you do.
pot, you know. We
Yeah.
got the pot handle.
Uh-huh.
We got a lot of people big fans of pot,
Probably.
like the shape.
Yes.
So
So, just let me just...
I don't know if that's what you want to cut out.
He's
it's
not
all good.
Up to you.
It's not sweeping under the rug very easily here.
But I will say, but my goal was going to be like I want to do a show. I want to be on a TV show, a national TV show or something.
Yeah.
And there's a Reelz channel. Now this isn't like REAL, like let's get real. It's like movie reel.
Movie reels.
Because they don't use those anymore because everything's digital. So clever. It's Reelz. But it's not an S like multiple reels. It's real with a Z. Kind of like, let's get reels. It's Reelz. The Reelz Network. So Reelz does a show called
I gotta get it.
Murder Made Me Famous, which when I tell people I want it, they're like, oh, yes, do you die? That's the first thing they say.
Do you die?
And I was like, well, no, I don't want to be a spoiler, but no, I got cast, and so you're the first. I haven't
you
told anybody
serious?
this yet. I got cast in an episode of Murder Made Me Famous, and it shoots. I'm just a featured part, but I'm gonna be taping here coming up in about a week.
Wow.
And then, the episode will air not too long after. And it's a really cool show because they
Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.
That's huge.
It's fun. And I love to get to stretch out and do some different things.
Yeah.
Mostly just so I can tell my friends here to watch. That's kind of what it's for and what's
For
fun.
sure. Yeah.
If you don't have the family or the friends to do it for, it's just like it's a lot of fun that way. But the Reelz Network, because they don't pay, no, they do. Thank you,
Of course they
Reelz,
pay.
because
Of
I know
course
they're
they
listening.
pay.
Of course they do. I'm going to be able to buy not just the thimble, but I can get the little doggy and the boot from the Monopoly set.
Moving up.
The Reelz channel has a show called Murder Made Me Famous, and it has they do episodes about murders, like real historic things.
real
yeah.
true crime.
Yeah, it's kind of like those unsolved mysteries or those
Yeah,
detective
yeah.
shows, and it's a mixture of they reenact it like a movie version of it.
Okay.
They did a great one about Charles Manson recently, and that actor's from Oklahoma. They got to play Charles Manson, and there's been a lot of Oklahoma actors that have got to be in this. They shoot it down in Texas.
Very cool.
And it's a mixture of reenactments and movie.
So it's basically Dateline.
Yes, and then they have interviews with the people that were there, or the
That's cool.
detectives, or the
Yeah.
how they figured it out.
Oh,
And it's kind of addicting to watch.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
guess what my episode's about? It's real. It really happened. Think of a big scandal, crime, murder.
I was going to say like Charles Manson.
That would be cheating because
I know
I
because
just
you
said
just
that.
said that. I know.
I'll give you a hint. It starts with Una and ends with Armor.
The Unabomber.
You got it. What's
You look a little bit like the Unabomber.
Well, no, I'm not playing the Unabomber.
Wow. I'm just kidding. You're not playing him?
Ted Kaczynski.
Ted Kaczynski.
No.
I'm guessing.
No, I'm not him, but I am playing. I'm the first victim. I'm the first victim that
does get
got
killed
the
off.
first bomb. No, well, that's
Congratulations,
it. Actually,
Lucas.
here's
You
the-
are doing
here's
great.
the truth, but it's a real guy, and he actually survived. That's the cool thing about this. He's a victim, but he didn't die.
Ted needed to up his game a little bit. Is that what you're saying?
No, he didn't. Well, I was gonna just tell you about it, but it's like I don't want to do a spoiler alert, but also it's history, so it's like not that people won't already know what's going on. So I feel like I'm safe in doing this, but I didn't know. I'm kind of nervous. I want to rehearse for this, and I didn't know. Could I rehearse with you guys my scene?
Do it.
You have a script? I mean,
I do have a script. Let me show you the script real fast.
Okay.
Now this
You
is
know how to reach me. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna.
You look a little bit like the Unabomber.